NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma opening tip won by the Thunder as we get started in OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander to Faried. Jusuf Nurkic rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Suns ball. Durant. Takes stock of the floor. To Durant. Nurkic. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Faried to Favors. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Nurkic to Durant.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 5 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Lets it fly from long range. Offensive read and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
KD with the rock to Shaun Livingston. Durant guarded by Terrence Ferguson. Livingston to Durant. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Ferguson slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Livingston.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 5 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown
You see, you can't actually get
2023.
mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Oladipo guarded by Nurkic.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Durant across the timeline. They trail by 2.
Game 5 Oklahoma City Thunder 2-2.
Nurkic rocking the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Thunder with the basketball. Ferguson to Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Faried matched up with Nurkic. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Down low Nurkic. Oh, Jusuf Nurkic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Oladipo. To Faried. Goes to the right side. Gilgeous-Alexander to Faried. Off the assist.
Mentor versus mentee. VO only spent 1 season with OKC, and 1 season was enough because the Russell Westbrook influence experiment worked. And now you see a player with supreme confidence and a fearlessness that has to make Russ proud.
Here comes the screen. To Nurkic. Five on the shot clock
NBA
for Phoenix.
Season 1-1-2023 Game 5 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 5 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Game 5 Phoenix Suns 3-2 Oklahoma City Thunder 2-2. Game 5 Golden State Warriors 1-0 Cleveland Cavaliers 1-1 final.
Is good.
Game 5 Charlotte Hornets 1-1 Dallas Mavericks 1-2 final. Game 5 Memphis Grizzlies 1-1 Portland Trail Blazers 1-0.
3 for 3. Nice. Favors takes aim at Livingston. To Fareed. Here comes the screen. Fareed. Ferguson to Fareed. Victor Oladipo. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fareed to Gilgeous-Alexander. Deep left corner. Oladipo to Fareed. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ferguson matched up with Livingston. To Fareed. OKC now with 4 to shoot. To Fareed. Has a chance. Fareed, a shot won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Thunder with the basketball. Ferguson to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Durant with the basketball up top. It's a 1-point game. 13-12. Terrence Ferguson tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Fareed to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going to launch beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander forcing one there. Well defended. Livingston across the timeline. His team up by 1. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Favors. Ferguson to Fareed. Durant across the timeline. Leads 3. Nurkic to Durant. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oklahoma City ball. Favors. Ferguson to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a nice finish at the rim.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Durant matched up with Ferguson. Won't go down. To Oladipo. Bismack Biyombo. Huge block. Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 3. And the rebound comes down to the Thunder. Favors. To Fareed. To the rim. Lays it up and in. Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Durant here against Ferguson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 3. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Booker. Nurkic goes to the left side. Durant lets it fly. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Down by 1. Nurkic to Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. OKC ball. Gilgeous-Alexander. To Oladipo. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Oladipo. He engulfed him that time. To Booker. Gets it in the left corner. To Durant. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Here comes the screen. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So we're through 1 at Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder on top. Jay and I are back to Oklahoma City right after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Oh, Jusuf Nurkic. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. Oklahoma City's got it. Favors to Oladipo. To Favors. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. To Nurkic. Trying to cash in, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Nurkic. Short jumper stays out.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Favors. Short jumper won't go down. Livingston to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Nurkic. The Thunder have the possession. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Nurkic. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Favors. 5 seconds to shoot. To Nurkic. Here comes the screen.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. The follow won't go either. To Favors. And he buries it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in for the Phoenix Suns, number 8, Bismack Biyombo.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Fires the 3. And that's rebounded by the Thunder. Oladipo into the front court. 2-point advantage. And he's going to the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Victor Oladipo has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw.
City, number 23, Terrence Ferguson. And number 1, Emmanuel
And gets both to drop at the line. Suns control the possession. Surveys the floor. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. To Booker. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. Mudiay with it up top. Leads 4. Oladipo to Fareed. Reset here. Let's see what they do. For 3. Mudiay can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Mudiay to Oladipo. From long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Booker with it. They trail by 1. Victor Oladipo sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Mudiay to Fareed. Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Booker. Shot from the lane won't go. The deep left corner. Mudiay. Ferguson to Fareed. Mudiay to Fareed. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. To Booker. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oladipo, guarded by Devin Booker. To Mudiay. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Slam dunk.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Fareed sizing up Nurkic. To Favors. Goes to the right side. Down low to Favors. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Nurkic. Not that time. Fareed to Oladipo. Can't connect from in close. To Nurkic. Biyombo rocking the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oladipo to Favors. 4-3. Derek Favors, you know he can score from anywhere. Buries the three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Ah, the monster stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Oladipo. Favors sizing up Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Bismack Biyombo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 5 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 5 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Game 5 Phoenix Suns 3-2 Oklahoma City Thunder 2-2. Game 5 Golden State Warriors 1-0 Cleveland Cavaliers 1-1-5 Final. Game 5 Charlotte Hornets 1-1-8 Dallas Mavericks 1-2-4 Final. Game 5 Memphis Grizzlies 1-1-2 Portland Trail Blazers 1-0-0 Final.
Got it from the line. Phoenix has the ball. He's denied.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Durant. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. And look out.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Beal. Here comes the screen. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken in by Ferguson. Favors to Fareed. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Beal off the mark. Yes, And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Bismack Biyombo trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Faried takes on Eric Gordon. That'll do it for the first half. Thunder with the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Thunder have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Suns have kept it close after 1 half. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. Have a look at the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Suns with the basketball. Has a chance. Faried, a shot won't go.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
Gilgeous Alexander. Ferguson to Faried. Not going down for him this time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Durant matched up with Ferguson. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Thunder with the basketball to Fareed. Ferguson. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Buries the wide open 3.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Kevin Durant. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Ferguson matched up with Durant. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line. Terrence Ferguson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 90% at the line. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Phoenix ball. Durant here against Ferguson. Has a look. Kevin Durant now 4 for 9. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Ferguson to Fareed. Short jumper won't fall. Durant with the basketball up top. Lead is 2. Trying to cash in. A shot by KD, no good. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Fareed. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant trying to finish, but his shot won't fall.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Durant working and a putback slam.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Fareed to Gilgeous-Alexander. Slams it home on the putback.
He's a relentless scorer. It doesn't matter if you stop him once. He's going to keep coming at you time and time again.
Phoenix with it. Nurkic to Durant. To Shaun Livingston. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Durant. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander to Oladipo. To Favors. Gets it in the left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good. Livingston across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Ferguson guarded by Nurkic. Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Deep left corner. Durant. Jumper's good. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
Giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. That's no good. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Nurkic off the mark. Ferguson to Oladipo. To Gilgeous-Alexander. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. It's Suns ball to Nurkic. Goes to the left side. To Nurkic. Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen coming. Gilgeous-Alexander. And throws it down. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oklahoma City. Substitutions. Phoenix.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Teodosic with it. Down a point.
I got ball. This is all me.
To Fareed. Here comes the screen. Fareed. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. To Fareed. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Scores from the post.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Teodosic with it. His guys down 3. Shot won't go. Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Gordon. Fareed. And the denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Devin Booker at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Thunder with the basketball. Fareed to Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo defended by Eric Gordon. Into the front court. It's Booker. Up 6. Look out. Devin Booker. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Oladipo. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Teodosic with it. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Suns control the possession. Derek Favors with the block. Suns recovered. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Teodosic with it. His guys trail by 10. Now the Suns come up with the steal. That ends the third quarter. The Suns have the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Yep, I got him. I got him. Here we go.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Durant across the timeline. His team on top by 8. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket and scores. Oklahoma City ball. Oladipo to Favors. Here comes the screen. Favors matched up with Durant. To Moutier. Deep right corner. Oladipo. A pass. Stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. Things up to a 13-point lead. To Fareed. Moutier. Booker with it. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Booker to Shaun Livingston. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Durant. Rebound comes down to Favors. To Fareed. Moutier. Work it down to Favors.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Moutier, guarded by Livingston. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Shaun Livingston. Derek Favors swats it. Moutier into the front court. His guys down 11. Fareed, tough matchup against Durant. To Moutier. He was hacked. They let it go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Has a chance. Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Moutier. No, he missed a short one there. Kevin Durant with the rock. On the shot clock for Phoenix. To Beal. Bradley Beal. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Fareed. Moutier. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Livingston to Durant. Driving right to the basket. Count it.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Beal. And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Sean Livingston, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good.
For Phoenix, number 1, Devin Booker. Entering the game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, number 23.
And he makes them both. To Moutier. Booker matched up with Ferguson. The screen sets him up for 2.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
To Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. 24-second violation. To Fareed. Ferguson. It's Beal with the rebound. To Booker. To Favors. Easy path to the rim.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
To Moutier. Fareed. Moutier matched up with Livingston. Ferguson to Fareed. From long range. Tough shot for Kenneth Fareed. No good. Bismack Biyombo able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Moutier with it up top. Down 11. Strong finish that time from Emmanuel Moutier.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Phoenix has the ball. To Beal. Moutier to Fareed. Nothing going here on that drive. To Moutier. Gets it in the right corner. count the basket at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 43.
Beyond the arc for three. Can't connect. Short jumper stays out to Shaun Livingston. Nurkic to Beal. Jumper's good.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Ferguson guarded by Beal. To Moutier. OKC now with 4 to shoot. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Gordon with it. It's a 9-point lead. Has a look. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Bradley Beal, 3 for 6 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Moutier into the front court, trailing by 11. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Suns with the basketball to Beal. Down the lane to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Moutier with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Ferguson to Fareed.
Left in the fourth quarter.
Pulled in by Biyombo.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
It's good and one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Bradley Beal trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Fareed. Ferguson sizing up Beal. To Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Deep 2 there, won't go. Nurkic to Beal. To Nurkic. old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Ferguson. Nothing going here on that drive. The jumper's off the mark. It's Phoenix ball. Probing the defense. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Beal, guarded by Terrence Ferguson. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns put one in the win column with a solid performance. And the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. The Thunder couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Bench points.
The Phoenix Suns had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
Biyombo put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.